會稱啦，都係睇唔到個太陽咧，都係密雲啦。接我哋呢架車咧，就已經係遲到咗翻嚟接我哋。原先集合嘅時間係1:09，但係而家開車嘅時間咧就係2:08。然後佢翻去碼頭再接一批人上嚟，先至再接翻我哋落去，咁合理嘅。而家係最繁忙嘅時候，好天揾埋落雨柴就係咁樣意思啦。
In the 13th century, you would find permanent settlements along the coast. Europe was Catholic. The Catholics did not eat meat on Fridays. They wanted fish, and the fish came from these waters. But the sea can be a treacherous place of work. The fishermen were rowing their boats, using sail and the power of the muscle. In previous times, almost 1 out of 4 were lost at sea. 1 of 4, 25%. If the husband were lost at sea, the widow would remarry. The husband was often younger than the wife, in average 11 years younger. And the wife would do everything, take care of the household, the children, the animals, and the economy of the family. Sami. They are the indigenous people of the north, and their land is called Sapmi. This land stretches across the northern parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the Kola Peninsula in Russia. There are about 40,000 Sami people in Norway. They have their own flag and celebrate the Sami People's Day on the 6th of February, when they wear traditional clothes and eat traditional food. Their traditional outfits are worn at parties, festivals, weddings, baptisms, funerals, and more. The handmade outfits are colourful and will tell where a person is from. You might have seen the Sami hat with 4 pointers sticking out, representing the 4 corners of the world. The Sami language belongs to the Finno-Ugric family of languages. It is close to nature and has, for instance, more than 200 words for snow, but no words for tax office. The Sami are best known for reindeer herding. Everything on the reindeer was used in the past. In past times, the Sami were suppressed by the Norwegians. Today, this has changed. Today, the Sami take pride in their identity and their cultural heritage. The Sami people have their own parliament. The Sami have their own newspapers and TV broadcasting. There is Sami books, and Sami is an official language in several municipalities. Norway is hunting whales, and has so for decades. Today, they are allowed to hunt for approximately 1,000 of the minke whale, and are able to catch half of this number. It is estimated to be around 100,000 of the minke whale. There are around 12 boats participating in the hunt, and the hunt is done for commercial purposes. Now there are several whale species in these waters. The humpback whale. There are also the killer whales, or the orcas, the sperm whale, the pilot whales, the blue whale is... Whales has a varied diet. Many of them feed from tiny plankton, others eat fish and squid, and some eat other mammals. Although they live in the water, they feed their babies milk, breathe air into their lungs, are warm-blooded. You will also find seals and dolphins in these waters, such as the grey seal, the harbour seal, the ringed seal, the harbour porpoise, and the white-beaked dolphin. There are rich fishing fields surrounding this island. You will find cod, pollock, haddock, salmon and halibut. There are 140 fishing boats on this island, landing around 40 million tons of fish each year. Each boat is given a quota, a certain quantity of fish they may catch annually. The king crab was initially seen as a curse along the coast, destroying fishermen's nets and disturbing the balance of the ocean. Unfortunately for the crab, someone discovered it is quite tasty, becoming quite popular as a tourist attraction, and maybe worse, in restaurants all over. Stockfish is unsalted fish, especially cod, dried by cold air and wind on wooden racks. The drying of food is the world's oldest known preservation method, and dried fish has a storage life of several years. The method is cheap and effective in this cold climate. Stockfish is Norway's longest sustained export commodity. Stockfish is first mentioned as a commodity in the 13th century Icelandic prose work Egil's Saga, where chieftain Thorolf Kveldolfsson, in the year 875 AD, shipped stockfish from Helgeland in mid-Norway to Britain. This product accounted for most of Norway's trade income from the Viking Age throughout the medieval period. The fish is prepared immediately after capture. After gutting the fish, it is either dried whole or split along the spine, leaving the tail connected. The fish is hung up on racks mid-winter, from February to May. The cold weather protects the fish from insects laying their eggs in the fish meat. However, too much frost will spoil the fish, as ice destroys the fibers in the meat. The climate in these areas, with mild winters and salty air, are perfect for stockfish production. After its 3 to 4 months drying, most of the water in the fish evaporates. The fish turns stone hard. Locally, the stockfish is viewed as a delicacy, often used as a snack.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our excursion. Your journey, however, will continue. On behalf of myself, our driver, and this island, thank you for visiting. Remember to bring all personal belongings. Please leave nothing behind, including handbags, phones, and husbands. And please leave us a positive review online. We are North Cape Tours, and we hope you bring a small piece of this island with you as a fond memory and a reason to come back. Thank you for joining us today, and wherever you go, have a journey full of wonder and joy. Take good care of yourself and of your fellow travellers. Thank you and goodbye.
睇下呢一間禮品店先，頭先我哋出發嘅時候佢都未開嘅。好粗啊啲毛，30蚊買一個，不過都唔知有乜用喎。係嗰啲鋸出嚟嗰啲骨啊，可以愛嚟掛聖誕節嘅飾物，係咪咁解呢？太大隻啦呢啲，點樣 carry 啊真係。石頭咧，石頭都有賣。哎呀，有嘢啱咩？冇啊，石頭啊。冇揀石頭。石頭冇價值啊。六角就好多啦，好多呢啲皮毛啊！哇，呢個好粗啊！呢個有得甩咗窿窿添啊！哇！呢啲好保暖啊！呢啲一定好保暖啊！唔係帽嚟㗎呢頂。呢頂54、56係 size 啊，我相信咩錢就唔知啦。不過，呢個25蚊買嚿石頭喎，我自己寫都得喎。呢啲細細個嘅 OK 喎。係，開咗多啊都。Souvenir 咯，鎖匙扣嘛。
Oh, it's okay. I don't need a bag. Thank you.
Yeah. 呢啲嘢有咩用嘅咧？
Thank you.
唔知喎呢啲有咩用啊？
啲80嗰度，呢啲嗱，呢啲鹿皮嘅，啲袋仔咧，
袋仔得意啊，但係冇乜用啊，冇乜實際用途啊。鋪塵嘅啫
80蚊好
喎，
平啊！
鋪塵嘅冇乜用啊呢
呢
啲。
decoration 同埋呢啲最主要隻 wing 啲又冇啊嘛。
唔好啦，唔好啦。
冇走，冇阻住。
好啦，